Southeastern Soul Tribe. Welcome to my channel. And if you haven't already shared, liked, or subscribed, and you like my readings, please don't forget to do that. It's what helps my channel grow. Thank you so much to all my supporters who are returning. And for those of you who are new, I'm glad you made it over here. My readings are timeless. They're about love and relationships and how we can better build those. It might be about love, it might be about work, and it might be about whatever. You put the pegs in the holes they belong in, okay? That's how that works here. Another thing, happy birthday, Gemini. It is Gemini season. Everything is mercurial. I am sure that you're either having major issues with communication or it's flowing quite freely for you. I hope it's the latter. Anyway, I often get music comes down this side when I'm trying to meditate on energy. And it's been a little while. I might get excerpts of something lately, like while I'm reading or something. But lately I haven't gone into energy and actually got a song. But today I did. I don't know if you guys have heard of Tyler Childers. He's from Kentucky. And he did a song. It actually came out on national TV several years ago, this particular song that I'm hearing, and it's called All Yourn. And in particular, I kept hearing the first verse, not so much the second verse, but the first verse says, driving through the road work, all the work they took forever on. Road cones blur like memories of the miles we shared between. The place you learned to say your prayers and the place I took to pray in. Something, something in the road dog Doordale dreams. Long before we ever met, I made up my direction. Long before we knew the half I'm sure of now. Though I'd say it ain't the way that you'd have gone about it. Follow me and lead me on and never let me down. So I'll love you till my lungs give out. I ain't lying. I'm all yourn and you're all mine. There ain't two ways around it. There ain't no trying about it. I'm all yourn and you're all mine. So I don't know if you're traveling, Gemini, or if you're just so in love with one individual that maybe you guys are from the same place, everything's a memory. It gives to me an air of nostalgia for sure, but it feels like it's the same road we keep traveling over and over and over again. Road cones blur like memories of the miles we shared between. See, they shared it, and I don't know if there's something about that song that's going to come up in this reading or not. Sometimes I get music and it resonates with someone in a way that I never would have known. So I've learned to go with it, leave it there, and move along. And if it comes back up, then it comes back up. Okay? So if there's something special about that song for you, I hope that helped you. Happy birthday to you. And let's see if it goes with the reading. And if it don't, well, we'll just leave it where it sits. Okay? We'll just leave it right where that sits. Anyway, if you'd like to look it up, it's Tyler Childers. It's Americana, country / bluegrass. Got a great bunch of albums Tyler does. Does the other song called Feathered Indians. One of my favorites. Yes. So, let's see what's going on for Gemini. Angels, ancestors, guides, and spirit for my Gemini collective. What do they need to know with this energy oracle? What kind of messages do you have about their relationships? Whatever's most on their mind. Fry morels and fine hotels and all that in the middle. Every bite and curtain drawn I want to taste with you. The goddess in my days in pen, the muse I ain't refusing. Part of me that ain't around, I'm always talking to. Yeah. All right. What's for Gemini? Spirit. I love you till my lungs give out. I ain't lying. I'm all yours and you're all mine. There ain't two ways around it. Ain't no trying about it. I'm all yours and you're all mine. There we go. Thank you. A little bit tied up in something here. With the 5 card. This is coming from the past, Gemini. Tied up into something that may have been around a conflict or something like that. Many times this is all about attachments. But the attachment card doesn't come up. But the patience card does now. From what we were tied up in, we're either learning to have patience with it. And we're making investments toward it. Or we just relaxed into it somehow. What is in the near future in this energy for Gemini, please, Spirit? And that went in the flow. Let's see what it is. Victory. Oh, that's good. That means you might be getting ready to win a battle. Yeah, I'd say so. That's the number 10 card. So what we're doing is we're going from 5, skipping over to 7, straight up to 10. So you might be making a fast acceleration. In that Tyler Childers song, we were driving through the road work. The work they took forever on, and the road cones blur like memories of a mile we share between. So we might be taking a trip energetically toward victory here. We may have felt trapped in the past, all tied up, and here we are right now, just having to hold on tight, keep both hands, feet, and other objects in the ride till we make our victory lap. All right, let's pull the tarot and see what else is for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. Though I'd say it ain't the way that you'd have gone about it. Follow me and lead me on. Never let me down. For Gemini. You don't always go about things the way other people go about them, you know? One person's way of doing something doesn't necessarily have to be the way that you get there. See, the destination is important. But we always think that that destination out in front of us is the end line. But we forget about that journey. That travel that's in between there. And that journey is what creates the memories in between those years. What's the base of this reading for Gemini? Capricorn. Toxic patterns. This energy right here is also very Saturnian energy, which is Capricorn energy. It's ruled by Saturn. These people are tied together because they have to be. There's a lesson in it. Unless you're actually dealing with a Capricorn, then Gemini, you're dealing with either some type of toxicity right now, or you are chained to someone that you cannot get loose from at the moment. And the King of Swords is crossing Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or just the energy of that truth, knowledge, and the ability to tell it when it needs to be told. Crossing that devil. I have a feeling If that King of Swords had been the other direction, I would say that we have a very Saturnian way of communicating the things that we know. But in this case, it's crossing Capricorn. So there may be an air sign in your life, Gemini, that is blocking, putting a barrier up in front of. Road cones blur like memories of the miles we share between. The road work, they took forever on that shit, right? Well, Saturnian. It's blocks, it's hindrances, things that block us on our path, that keep us tied up to things. Because you're only tied up to things that you have to be. Because somebody put you there or you put yourself there. The Capricorn card is the same as you choose it. Believe it or not. Whether somebody broke in your house and just tied you up and you can't get loose, I'm not saying that if that happened to you that you chose for that to happen to you. But there's some direction that was gone in for either you or the other person that was a choice at some point. Or you're dealing with a Capricorn energy, or it's akin to that. Having an attachment to someone, being tied to them in some way that puts barriers up on your path. And the truth of that is coming into light at this very moment. For someone that's listening to me right now. What happened in the recent past for Gemini? Sagittarian energy in the reverse. Yeah, this is the opposite of patience in the upright. These energy oracles are saying this is still happening right now. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius. But here this Temperance card is in the reverse in the past. And here is the card that's akin to being tied up as well. Eight of Swords. This is toilet paper torture, as Green, Perfectly Imperfect Green Eye says. But it's also the fact that this can be in your mind. So there was something that we felt attached to, that we may still feel attached to, or we're just now getting a vision and finding out the truth and knowing that this is a karmic tie, that it is an attachment, that was a choice that we may regret making, or you're dealing with an actual Capricorn and coming out of a space where you were having to be patient with a situation that you felt trapped in. Now, this and that could be true, depending on what Gemini I'm talking to. So don't get pissed at me out there. Show me the hopes and dreams for Gemini. You're either thinking of an Aries, Taurus, or Libra energy in the upright, the Emperor, or you dream of being in this position. Large, in charge, with the ability to help everyone that serves me under the empire. You know, the Emperor is masculine energy, just like this King of Swords. But the Emperor has been able to master every single element. Earth, fire, water, and air. So, emotions, communication, stability, and thoughts, education, and truth. He honors it, coming toward him just as he gives it out. In the upright, this Emperor is in charge. He don't take no shit. But he does it from the throne because he loves. He's a little more harsh, have it my way kind of guy than, per se, the Queen or the Empress. She's a little more maternal there. This is something that you hope and dream of. You may be a masculine, hoping to become the Emperor, the father, the husband, the spouse, the one who's in charge, right? You can be a female, genitalia, and be a masculine. You know that? It's whatever energy you embody at the time. If I'm head of household and I ain't got no husband, I got to be the man and the woman of my house. You know, I got to hold a masculine energy and a feminine energy. That's a balance that ain't always that easy. You know? It's hard to walk that line. Like Johnny Cash says, because you're mine, I walk the line. All right, what's in the fierce position for our Geminis? The Fool. And the Hierophant. All right. We're afraid of the house. We're afraid of the commitment. And we're afraid to take a leap of faith in that direction. Virgo, Aries. No, not Virgo. Aries, Gemini, Taurus energy. This Fool is looking at this Emperor. Taking a leap of faith to become the emperor of our own domain. Seems like the Fool reaches back for the Hierophant, for the Taurus energy, but is definitely got their back turned to it a little bit. Maybe feeling safe in that position. Although there is fear around this leap of faith and around walking away from a home, a higher commitment, a marriage, or something. I can't help but notice this Ace of Cups just peeking out of the bottom. That may be something that you don't see coming. We're going to lay it over to the side in case it's relevant, because I feel like it is, or I wouldn't have been brought to my attention. Show me in the near future, Spirit, for Gemini. What's coming out in the near future with this energy? Somebody may be feeling like they've been betrayed. In the near future, in some way, stabbed in the back, betrayal. Somehow, some way. What is happening with that betrayal for Gemini? What is it? Somebody's not creating a new offer, a new beginning here at all. They don't feel bad about it. This Five of Cups is in the reverse. And somebody already knows it. Intuition, or you're dealing with a Pisces. Somebody's intuition already knows that this is coming. Whatever is coming up, Gemini, may feel like a betrayal here. 10 swords in the back. No offer. No new offer. It's dumped out. If somebody knows it. Because there's something attached behind it. Then why is the Victory card here, Spirit? What's an outside influence? Gemini, that's 110. Here's another 10. Down here's the 9. That's 10. 10, 10, 10. There may be a victory in something tangible in work. Something that you're going to be working on in the near future. It may feel like a bit of a heavy load to bear. And that it says it's an outside influence, okay? So in the near future, it may feel like that you're not getting an opportunity, but you don't feel bad about it. For some reason, the emotions around that is like, it's all right, I can see what's coming. Can you? You can probably feel it. See, this was on the bottom, what you didn't see coming. But so was this. Whatever this offer is right here, it may cause a little conflict. And it may have something to do with a past life connection that feels like it's just a little bit non-committal. And you may get a big message about that, Gemini. About a reconnection here, celebration. Yeah, and another thing is we got the Ten of Wands here, completing the cycle and then going into the Eight of Pentacles. So something we're working on and not walking away from. But manifesting that's going to help us to build our self-confidence, or you're dealing with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo here. But most of all, what it is about now I feel better about making this plan. I decided to stick around because I learned my lesson here, and it's something I work on. So then the cup energy comes in, and people around you are going to see conflict here. There's going to be nostalgic memories involved in this scenario. There's messages coming. We've got pages and knights. A lot of sword energy. Any advice for Gemini on this? If you're dealing with a Leo, watch out. Don't get overconfident either. Make a judgment call, but try to make an informed, sound decision. You're coming to a crossroads here. What about that, Spirit? Yeah, go. Here's Pisces again. You may ponder about this judgment call for a minute. You may ponder there, sitting in the Two of Wands, trying to lean in to making that judgment. If you're in between a Virgo, a Gemini, a Pisces, a Capricorn, a Taurus, Aries, Libra, the Leo in the energy is reverse. So is the Sagittarius. Everybody else is in the upright, on the up and up. The air energy and everything. All of the fire energy except for Aries is in the upright. So if you're dealing with somebody with heavy Sagittarius or Leo, you better wait. You better go in that tree and hold up a minute. Because there is something hidden there. The moon's on the bottom here. The Scorpio's in the upright too. There's a death and rebirth cycle coming in this, Gemini. It may feel a little topsy-turvy, but you're on the path. You're headed towards something that I believe that you love, or someone that means a lot to you, or you're traveling with them one. And the advice here is to take things step by step and day by day. Both of the Pisces cards being here, don't show your full hand completely. Wait and be high priestess about it. Pull on Pisces energy. Look and see where Pisces is in your chart. Be easy with that. For me, Pisces is in my 7th house. That can be around romantic relationships and things. You know, like that. If you're a Virgo rising, most likely your Pisces is in the 7th house. But you can look for yourself. I'll give you a hint. Whatever your rising sign is, you go around the zodiac in order from there. So mine's Virgo, 1st house, because your 1st house is always that. Your 2nd house is going to be the next one in the zodiac. What's after Virgo? Libra. Then after that is Scorpio. And then it's Sagittarius. And then it's Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. You can write these down if you want to. And then there's Aries. And then there's Taurus. And then Gemini. And then Cancer. And then Leo. And then Virgo. We're back to Virgo. There's 12 of them. It's 12 houses. Leo's in my 12th house. Virgo's in my 1st house. So I've got so on and so forth. Get it? Libra's 2nd house. 3rd house, Scorpio. 4th house is Sagittarius. 5th house, Capricorn. 6th house, Aquarius. 7th house, Pisces. 8th house, Aries. 9th house, Taurus. 10th house, Gemini. 11th house, Cancer. 12th house, Leo. So you can do yours off your rising sign if you don't know already. There's you a quick lesson. Anyway, Gemini. So, watch your step going forward. You're headed toward victory, guys. If this is you trying to come together with somebody, I gave you the signs. All of the fire signs except for Aries is no. As far as earth signs, your Virgo and your Capricorn's good, and your Taurus. All your earth energy's good. This could also be a message. Cancer was in and out, you know. So, wherever Cancer is in your chart might be out of balance. Wherever Sagittarius is in your chart might be out of balance. And wherever Leo is could possibly be out of balance here for you. All right? That's what I got for you, Gemini. I hope it made sense. And I hope the best for you. I want you to hang in there. Whatever happens, victory's on its way. You got 10s here. It's time you're completing a cycle. And then you got 2 aces in the near future. So, hang in there. Take it easy. Don't make rash, quick, foolish decisions. Think hard. Don't think long. You think wrong, but think smart. And I got faith in you. And until next time, Gemini, love and light to you and yours. Ring that notification bell. And come back and see me at Southeastern Soul Tribe. Love and light.